Welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to the Daily Guitar Draw live stream where we're actually live going to be drawing some instruments that you are potentially going to be winning. I sincerely hope, I think I've moved that camera the wrong way. Did I? Oh no, you just moved that way. Just up close. We're all good. I'm Ben Crow.
I'm Tom Webster.
And we are your purveyors of fine musical instrumentation and hope.
Yeah, it should be a bit more straightforward, this one. Fingers crossed.
I think so. I do think so.
Now the live stream that we did at Makers.
Oh, don't even.
Yeah, Friday.
That feels like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure I've slept in the meantime, to be honest, as well, which is an issue.
I think you kind of crashed today, didn't you? You were like super over the top, energetic, out buying guitars Friday evening till like 1 in the morning, and then
for you guys.
Yeah, very good point.
Oh, and me, I picked up a gold top for myself. I might actually end up doing a Sam, and well, this gold top that I bought may end up going up on Daily Guitar Draw at some point, but I don't think so.
It's a particularly nice guitar.
It's just something I've always wanted, and relatively lightweight as well. There we go. So look, seriously, the show was amazing. After the show, we went and saw Joe Bonamassa at his last gig of the UK tour, which was also fantastic. It is culminated in the fact that I need to pre-warn you, I might say something silly today, through just sheer exhaustion.
I mean, that's why people check in, isn't it? So
to watch me say something silly, like calling out the number of who's going to...
I mean, that would just be impressive if you did that again.
Well, we came pretty close during the live stream for the from the guitar show.
Well, we had the same guy win the Kevin Jones. I don't know if it was Kevin Jones. It was Kevin something, and he won the won the Thunderbird, and then also won the first spot prize straight after.
That was it. That was it. Absolute chaos.
Cool. Really cool.
Very much indeed. Okay, look, so first of all, I'm not entirely sure if the live stream that we did from the show, the way these things work, I think I figured out afterwards, is while we're doing it, it's streaming. My phone said that there was an issue uploading the stream, so I don't know if it's actually on the channel. So if you missed last week's live stream, it was done, guitars were drawn, it was done properly, albeit from a mobile phone, which was quite fun.
I thought it was pretty impressive, dude, the way you handled it. Yeah,
it was. I mean, biceps of pure adamantium, but I mean, my phone.
Shoulders just walking around like this for the rest of the show.
If you want big shoulders, get into guitar building without power tools. I put on about 2 inches when I hit 18 because I was planing a lot, but that's besides the point. Planing, I tell you. We've got Anonymous Watch, Kathy Thorne, Matt Toman, Daniel Bellecci, Matt, I already said Matt, hi. Andy Take Two has got 1 for the Strat, 2 for the Yamaha, 1 for the Godin today. Of course, Mrs. T will then have to learn to play them, being righties. If you are a lefty, we will source a similar guitar for you, if at all humanly possible, if you win, when you win, because odds are fantastic. T-Fetch tries to get at least 1 ticket per draw, even if he doesn't particularly like the guitar. Talking about Danos.
That's definitely appreciated.
T-Fetch says it's about the museum, so I'm sure. So I'm like, sure, I'll put money down on this Bigsby having fiddle. I had to read that several times. I didn't quite get where you were going. I like it. Even though I despise Bigsby, I love Bigsbys now, and I used to despise them. Now, yeah, there we go. There were people trying to figure out what I bought in Birmingham, and I've already said that. Now, Sean Ferguson, Forrest Pfeiffer, Jimmy Tree, J Rod Customs, Rob Tootle, how you doing? Instig 22220, there we go. Vax Hedrum, hey man, how you doing? James Duffin, Rob Allen, Barry Christian, Phil Sequeira. There's a bunch of you people in, and we really do appreciate your support. Okay.
Yeah, Forrest Pfeiffer saying that it's still on the channel listing as well. So
it is still. Oh, fantastic! There we go. Good. So it is live. I was furiously swiping to get rid of all multitudinous notifications on my phone, and swiped one away that I thought was basically me deleting that stream. I'm so glad that hasn't happened. I also haven't had time in the last 4 days to check. So it is what it is.
It's been a thing, hasn't it?
It has. Now,
We've got 4 minutes left.
we've got 4 minutes left. Some of these instruments are actually ending live. Now, first of all, it seems we still have issues with this damn website. So here's my computer. I don't currently have some of the images showing. We are working on it. Ending soon though is 3 minutes and 43 seconds is the Japanese. There we go. I opened that earlier. Look at that, more images not opening. It's so weird. This is a Japanese Fender Squire from 84 to 87, Strat in Olympic white. Incredible odds. 216 tickets remaining. I'm obviously currently not logged in, people. But yeah, very nice instrument. And well, we have it.
This is one you picked out, wasn't it?
I love
Said something
vintage Squires. I love vintage Squires. I do have an issue with how many people think that just because it says Squire on the headstock, it is necessarily a truly budget nasty thing, and genuinely, they don't have to be. Specifically, the Japanese-made versions, they are so incredible. And in fact, today, the modern Japanese-made modern Japanese-made Strats are Fenders are incredibly well sought after. Can you tell how tired I am? I can't even get my Squire and my Fender straight. Oh my gosh!
It's that off-white colour that does it.
That's
it for me, which doesn't kind of show up in the photos.
No, it doesn't
we
really.
just need to tweak. And we've also had an absolute, well, I wouldn't say nightmare, but we are well and truly moving where we're doing the photos for Daily Guitar Draw to upstairs, moving the team upstairs that do all the shipping out the back, and then freeing up space as a result of that for the museum to really start pushing that through, which is actually really exciting, and actually pushing it through a little bit quicker than we'd originally planned, because someone decided that you didn't want to move things twice, actually, coming back from the show, which did make sense.
Logic, I tell you. Okay, so essentially, someone else decided that instead of just having a few thousand square feet, the museum could actually have, why not, the entire front of the building.
Oh, just trying to keep you happy, Tom.
Dude, happy? I am genuinely made up about this. So, just over 1 minute left on this Japanese Squires. So if you want to buy tickets, now is the time. 216 remaining and 214. There we go. We just sold 2 more tickets by doing it this way. So that's worth it.
I would love it if someone in the chat that bought tickets just before ended up winning it. That would be incredible.
Fun. That would be very, very fun. It's going to happen one day. The odds are good. So essentially the plan is the whole front of the building will be the Dorset Guitar Museum. The front entrance, if you've ever been to Crimson, is going to be the exit through the gift shop kind of thing, where we are eventually going to have a guitar shop as well, where you can buy actual guitars that we've sourced in the same way and sold, but also t-shirts and all that jazz.
It's exciting, isn't it? There's just going to be a fair bit of renovation to do for it with your extremely high standards that you have for everything.
High standards. 17 seconds left on this thing. 13.
You're going to do a full-on countdown?
No, because that would get boring very rapidly.
I'm hoping that it just fires it straight across to the part of the website where we can.
Well, this is a very good point.
If not, what we can do is we can grab the next one out that's ending.
Well, this is it. So that's. I'm interested to see. Now it's going to refresh. I'm interested to see what that does. But anyway, next one ending in 10 minutes is the Yamaha
the first 12-string
12-string. I think it might be the first 12-string we've done. So
I'll pass that one across to you while I'm...
There we go. Now, what we need to do really is, are we going to now draw?
I didn't plan this out.
No, we haven't really thought this out.
How long's left on that one? Okay, 9 minutes. We got time.
All right.
Yeah, look at that. That's moved across as well.
It has fantastic.
Which
okay.
is absolutely brilliant.
Highly anticipated Fender American Acoustasonic Stratocaster and Dakota Red number 204, 4 tickets sold. So that must have gone live this morning. That is, interestingly, is one of the very first Acoustasonics off the, well, into the UK, which is cool. This 12 string is coming up. Tom, if you can pass me the Godin and the Epiphone, and it's still live right now. If you hold one. This Godin, which was donated to the museum, and because it was donated, it means that 100% of the money is going to the museum because we haven't had to actually buy it and recoup those costs, etc. So this is very cool. That is finishing soon. It is out of tune again. And this beast of awesomeness. All we're missing is some staple P90s, really. This is an Epiphone Les Paul Custom 1955. It's Epiphone Custom Shop. Epiphone Custom Shop, Epiphone Limited Edition. I might be speaking out of my proverbial bottom. Actually, proverbial means...
If you speak with enough confidence.
No, that's the problem. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a custom shop, but it is a limited run. They don't do it. They didn't do very many of them, but it doesn't have the custom shop sticker on there.
Was this Sam's one that we just had the fret level and dress and
yes,
everything?
oh,
yeah, it looks
full level crown and polish recently.
Yeah,
this is an incredible instrument, and you genuinely, if you do not have tickets for it, should. Also, very, very good odds. Look at that. 171 tickets remaining. It is beautiful. This is another one of those things whereby not to they discount the instrument because it says Epiphone on the headstock, and it's silly. Our app for opening images is not great. Yeah. Well, there we go, people.
Cool.
We now know that photo does something to Tom here.
Maybe choose my words.
Oh, you will be mocked. It's all fine. Okay, so there we go. The Japanese Squire Stratton Olympic White has finished, and we're all good. Let's have a look. Hello, Crimson Guitars and everybody. That's Fuktini Foy. Paul needs 12 string needs tuning. I dare you to do it live. Ha! Forrest Pfeiffer. T-shirts. Still waiting on the winners' T-shirts from Forrest Pfeiffer. I owe you a few. Actually, that's a good point. That needs to go onto a to-do list.
Yep, just
all sorts of fun stuff. Now, we've got 6 minutes and 15 seconds for the 12 string, which is still going. So what I'm going to do is pull up a random number generator.
Extremely unprofessional.
Oh, you're just texting while working. We can pretend that you're not. Well, I pretend to not be trying to figure out who you're texting. It's so important.
We're just moving T-shirts along for people, which is extremely important. So should have a good update on that next week. Maybe we'll have some designs that we can pull up on screen for the next live stream.
That's a very good call. I've had some ideas about T-shirts as well. This instrument, come on then. The whole point is random number generator. We're using Google's thing. Here's my screen. Random number generator. Bum bum bum. And
do you want to guess?
It is what it is. Okay, I'm going to guess
you can do it at
45. No. Oh, no, I guessed 45, and that's a 90, which is twice 45.
You can't do that.
What?
You can do that.
It's 100% related. 45. That's 90 is 45 is the square root of 90. I've never understood square roots.
Is this because you're working at like half capacity at the moment because of the show?
Half capacity? That's giving me more credit than is due. I am non-functional at this point. The camera's turned on and I sort of perked up a bit, which is it's magic, but I'm going to call 30. Oh! Shit! I'm going to stop doing this. I'm so going to stop doing this. I'm tripping over new tools. Ah, shit. Okay,
Did you press that? Like, if anybody's watching, did he kind of? Was there a slight delay between you pressing it? And
I called 30, then I pushed the button, and it generated 30. That's genuinely scary.
This isn't like this wasn't a winner one. This was just a test one.
We're just testing. Sam's just walked in. He's not watching this. Hold on.
God.
What is the chat saying? Did I deafen you people? I'm very sorry. Forrest Pfeiffer, Voodoo, Shocked Face, Gonzalo Morales, Gonzalo Morales also, that's some incredible numerology. Daft to discount Epiphones, as in take the piss out of them from Anti-Take 2. Les Paul's original plank was built in the Epiphone factory. Vintage Epiphones are mind-blowingly cool instruments.
I love that. Dr. Robotnik, rub that head for good luck.
Good job, Ben's got an accountant. Yeah, about the maths, I have, yeah, very much so. Paul Cook, t-shirts, I bought a ticket for Daily Guitar Draw and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, ... and a guitar.
That's a t-shirt.
Becking good t-shirt. Hey Ben, want to help me pick the lottery numbers? Kind of do now, because that'd be quite cool. Give me a 10% cut. But that means I have to also pay 10% of the fees. Anyway, look, we're running out of time because the 12-string is due in 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
All right, so if I give you the number of tickets and don't try and guess it this time,
I'm not saying a single thing.
336.
We sold 336 tickets for this very, very cool vintage Japanese-made Squire. Ticket number 168 is the winner. Do you know what? I was actually trying to not even, in my head, call a number because this is freaky. Tom is going to take over and look at that and make sure. In the past, as many of you know, because I have numerical dyslexia and I'm just not good with numbers, I've made some mistakes, shall we say.
Calling out wrong names.
The one mistake I made. Yeah. The one mistake I made was I called out the wrong name, but we emailed the right person, and that was somewhat embarrassing. But yeah, it's what it is. 12-string coming up soon. If you do not have tickets yet, this is a very, very cool guitar. Very, very cool. It's a very cool guitar. It's not quite very, very. Do we have a winner?
Yeah, weirdly enough, this person bought tickets for pretty much everything that you showed, bar the Cabronita, which that was the last guitar that we did where there was actually an option to enter into it as well, because we had the Maker Central show, so we wanted to give people the option to buy on that one. But yeah, this person bought one ticket for the Fender Squire, one ticket for the Epiphone Custom Shop Les Paul, and then one ticket for the free entry guitar as well. And weirdly enough, hasn't claimed their free entry for that guitar, unless they put their coupon in on the bottom, which they haven't. So, and they don't actually need to, or they need to be subscribed to the email list.
I thought there was something.
We're both, yeah.
We're not quite here. Actually, this is the thing. So I'm talking about how tired I am. Tom here actually did a lot more of the work during the show than I did. There's just over a minute left on the 12 string, so if you want to buy tickets for that, then we'd much appreciate it. But in the meantime, and for fun, the winner of the vintage white Squire Stratocaster is Jean-Pierre Mangan. Congratulations.
Yeah. You got an email coming your way in just a second.
Yeah, very, very, very much so. And a guitar winging its way shortly too. I love watching. So I've now got a new hobby. I both know people's real names, because we need to know that, and your email addresses. And sometimes it's really interesting.
The kind of burner email addresses people end up creating for it.
It's just an interesting. It's an interesting thing to me. 25 seconds left for the 12 string. Jean-Pierre has just won the Squire, and we're going to be moving swiftly on to the 12 string and drawing there. Look at that. So there was 205. We've now got 198 tickets remaining. So we have sold 7 tickets or so.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
One day I'm going to have to start discounting them.
Pushing all of the work forwards.
Oh, I need a 12 string. I'm seriously considering buying Sam's really ugly thing that he made there. When it's close up, it's beautiful.
Yeah, the construction is absolutely fantastic. It's just
it's not attractive from the
no,
outset.
I don't know what he was. Yeah, it always be reshaped.
It's fine. No, it's fine. And it's not fun because he's not in the room. I thought he was sitting at the desk when I started taking the piss out of his guitar, and yeah. Okay, so 12 string. Let's quickly draw it. Which is, I sincerely hope that somebody in the building wins it. Next up, finishing in 10 minutes, is the Godin SD22. 100% of the money from this guitar is going to the museum.
Yeah, and if you do want to donate a guitar to the museum, we're not necessarily going to keep everything, but we will use it to fund development in the building, or even buying another guitar that will actually become part of the museum. So
this is true, but generally we will, before we take an instrument, wherever possible, we'll say, oh, our plans are to do this one up and sell it, or hey, this is, we've got a Gibson Challenger that was donated by a local collector, and that one we have in the museum and we're keeping at least for the foreseeable. He also donated the 6-string Court bass that we put through, and that has gone into the fund to pay for the walls upstairs. It's fun. But anyway, we do have a
12-string to draw.
A 12-string to draw. So let me find the random number generator. And let me show you my screen.
It's actually working.
I'm thinking about no numbers. No numbers. Now we have.
This is really good odds on this one.
Very good odds.
203 tickets sold for it.
203 tickets sold. Okay.
You're questioning my for a second there.
I thought I said the word 205 earlier, but I also don't think. Okay, I'm going to draw. 3, 2, 1. Ticket number 94.
Did you have a number in your head?
No, I'm desperately trying not to. I had 12 in my head from the 12 string, but I'm genuinely trying not to think because my power scares me. What was that movie where there's a kid and he sort of pretends to shoot somebody with his finger and the guy was assassinated by somebody else and he's like, oh my God, what is this? And he just walked away just holding his finger out. Like,
I think I know what you mean, but
yeah. Somebody please in the chat let me know what movie I'm thinking about. Okay, come on then. The 2 I've won were the last tickets from T-Fetch. Seriously? That's cool. Eric P says, I'm working on the theory of whatever ticket I have will be the wrong one and probably as far from the right one as possible. So what you need to do is you need to buy every other ticket throughout the competition and you'll be sorted. Dr. Bill Botnick, happy birthday. I got you a ticket that didn't win. Thank goodness, it's the thought that counts. Ha! Forrest Pfeiffer was only 12 away on that one, closer than the Strat.
What was the ticket number again that won that?
I still have the random number generator up. It was 94.
94, yeah. So this person bought 5 tickets for it when we had our promotion on, which is buy 5 tickets and get one free.
Okay.
And I was kind of curious if the free ticket that they got was the one that ended up winning it, which it wasn't in the end. So, they also bought 5 tickets for the Godin as well, which we are
about to draw,
which is cool.
And a few others, but fantastic. Okay.
But yeah, the winner of this one is Richard Johnson.
Richard Johnson, thou art a winner. And supremely cool in my books in any case, because you're helping to support and create a museum for guitars. And I've lost the patois, the patterner. I've lost the ability.
You've lost the bingo
to just run with it. My brain is not functional. How were you so awake? Did you actually sleep last night?
I think I crashed on the Sunday night. I nearly fell asleep when we were watching Joe Bonamassa, which is a bit embarrassing.
Sacrilegious.
To say, especially when your son was sat next to us who was still soldiering on. But it was just a lot of chatting at the show, which was amazing. And we did a net carving thing, and people came and had to go, and it was all brilliant, but full on.
Very, very full on. Go to 11 says, hi Ben and Tom, was great to chat on Sunday at Maker Central. Not sure what was more shocking, Ben, the news on pickup winders or the shadow foam toy you zapped me with. Ha! That was fun.
Are your fingers all right now? Are they? I know you said that they were slightly after zapping yourself for about 10 minutes.
Well, I was zapping myself for 10 minutes non-stop because nobody. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. There was a joke present from Shadow Foam, who are a very cool company, and year one they had a French fitted a bunch of fidget toys made in various shapes of poo, which was great. It was hilarious. We wanted to give you something, and we didn't want it to be that usual show shit, is what they said on the box. This time it was, I went to Maker Central, and what I found was shock. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I thought it was close. Come on, then. I went to Maker Central, and what I got shocked me. And yeah, essentially, it's a very fun taser. And yeah, the beautiful thing about this taser is, well, it's a torch for one, but if you push the button and try and tase somebody, it shocks you rather than the people. And they shoved the camera in my face and said, "Oh yeah, open your present, Ben." And well, I have supreme self-control when injuring myself on camera, you see, because I don't want you guys to watch and realize I'm actually hurting myself. I stop, I feel the pain, I internalize it. It feeds my paranoia and fear, and creativity is the word I was looking for. And they couldn't believe it was working, so the guy next to me who gave it to me had to check. And yeah, I'm just that cool. I genuinely was worried about destroying my microphone there. Anyway, look, it's besides the point. It was a fun story, and it was great meeting all of you there. Now, the Yamaha's finished. The Godin here is finishing in
2 minutes 54.
Yeah, 2 minutes odd. So yeah,
this one looked great in the spinning reel that we did.
It did.
Well. That kind of, I don't know what you'd call that. It's not really a sunburst, is it? It's
an orange burst potentially.
Orange burst.
Let us know in the chat. It's a Godin. I mean, they are okay. This is part of their budget range, but that we are finding out actually means very little now. Budget instruments are genuinely more and more. Well, the gap between budget and premium is getting smaller, which is a problem for a maker of premium instruments, to be honest.
Well, it also means trying to make a budget UK-made instrument is
even more impossible.
Pretty damn tough, especially if you're trying to pay living wages to people. So, difficult. This is true.
Paul needs, I need a pair of acoustics, a J200 in 6 and 12 string models. Okay, well, I have got a J200, a Gibson J200 coming. We haven't picked it up yet. He's trying to find the case.
Wait, what? This is the... Hang on, this is...
You're thinking about the Epiphone J200 that we didn't buy the other day.
No, I'm thinking of the... Yeah, what, the Gibson SJ200? Like the really nice... big-bodied.
Yeah, it's not an SJ, it's a J200.
A J200.
Hummingbird coming.
Yeah,
okay, now I'm forgetting what I actually have on order.
No, I'm just excited if we've got one of those coming.
We've got a very nice Gibson acoustic coming. I think it's a studio series. I've looked at a lot of guitars in between then and now.
Was it the black? It wasn't the black one, that you?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right. I'm well and truly going off on a tangent now.
It's
then.
fine. It's fine. Okay, come on then. This
So
guitar.
many guitars.
We're drawing it in 1 minute. 1 minute, people. There we go. Let's have a look. So 319 tickets remaining. With a minute to go, I'm just going to refresh just for fun. 314 tickets remaining. So, well, there we go. Which means 186 tickets sold on here. I'm interested to see what comes through. Dr. Bill Botnick, a very fun taser. Does it come with an adorably cute 44 Magnum? One of my first. I used to be very good at selling stuff. Very good at selling stuff, and somehow as a sort of 14 or 15-year-old, some adult tangentially friendly with my family, I have no idea who it was to this day, thought it was a good idea to give me a salesman's sample kit of a bunch of real tasers. I lived in Zimbabwe at the time, and I never actually sold any or used them in anger at anybody, which I think...
Well, yeah, respect to
there's
that.
a measure of self-control. I didn't even use it on myself, which now...
Yeah, but I mean, full-on taser is like...
I had a box of them. Different... Oh, this one and that one and that one. Here's a Billy Club kind of thing. I didn't actually sell any because I didn't know who I'd sell them to. Hey,
just some old lady kind of...
Most of the people I talked to were 14, 15-year-olds.
Yeah. Was that you'd have to check ID and stuff like that to be able to...
I don't know. Yeah, Ben, you can sell anything. Take these, sell them. Anyway, it's all fun and games. Now...
We're probably ready to draw this, aren't we?
It looks a lot more orange in the pictures. It's There's different temperatures of the stuff here. But yeah, I think that is now finished. So let's, yeah, it has indeed. Now before we draw that, this is the one that we genuinely, this is an incredible instrument and very good odds. The tickets have been on sale the whole time.
I can't believe that one's ending.
9 minutes.
It feels really soon for that one to be ending.
It does. It's an incredible instrument, very rare. 171 tickets remaining, 9 minutes to go. I genuinely regret putting this up. I should have kept this. This should be in the museum. It's not the 50s and 60s and 70s sort of stuff that we're concentrating on right now, but it is a very interesting guitar, and one of you, I hope one of you live, are going to be winning it.
It's another Sam Falloon number, that, isn't it? Which
it
means
is.
It has been loved and loved beyond anything else. That man does look after his guitars extremely well.
Very much so. Eric Lopez says, I got 5 for this one. My daughters would love it. Dr. Bill Botnick never used an anger, but there are a lot of angry mates who went home from drunken binges with burn marks. Yeah, I've luckily never had that problem. Hey Ben, I need your help again. I swear I'm intentionally trying to ruin my build. Drop me an email. Big unit, no worries. Barry Christian, Ben, there's a 1963 Strat on Marketplace if you're interested. Not sure if it's genuine or worth the price, but I thought I'd mention it. We'll check it out afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, send us guitars as well if you see anything.
Actually, if you could send a link, that would be so much easier.
Yeah, if you want to help us out, send us guitars that you think we should potentially buy, or even just send us guitars that you want to have the opportunity to be able to win.
Very true.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
James Duffin, I might have to donate an OSB guitar to the museum. I'm seriously, I saw some incredible guitars with
this guy there with a blue stain.
Yeah.
And he's going to come down and do a 3-day neck building course, I think.
There we go.
Make a neck for that.
A stained OSB top. Sounds poopy. So not poopy.
Because you missed him. Because he came in with one that he'd done in stain and red. And
yeah, exactly.
You were away from that. But yeah, he's doing that for Matt Esley, is it? I think that's what that build's for. Anyway.
He's friends with Matt, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I ran into Matt at the show and I'm like, dude, you're an absolute numpty. You're a twat, Matt. And we've been trying to work together, we do things and have stuff for years. And we always say, yeah, we should do this. And we've, anyway.
191.
Okay, come on then. We've got this. I've got this. 191 tickets sold. 3, 2, 1. Ticket number 26.
Like that.
Pick up sticks. I don't know. Yeah, ticket number 26. That's a relatively early number and not the number I was thinking, which is great. So, yeah, you're near the second page. It's just one page over. That's fine. We're all good. Now, so the next and final guitar is for... the next and final guitar is this incredible Epiphone Les Paul with the P90s. It's just fantastic. I'm also not mentioning people's names or things because that gets me into trouble.
Well, you're tempted by it, are you?
Well, you know, it's one of those things.
Just pulling it up.
Ben should use Gleam for in-chat winners. What is Gleam? T-Fetch says Gleam data mines. I don't know. James Duffin says, yeah, for Matt Estley. Carl Peterson wants a B&G in the giveaway. I have an issue with B&G because they're really not very well made, in my opinion. But hey, it would be interesting to take one apart and take the mick out of it.
Cool. Any names that you are familiar with in that? I mean, this person's bought one ticket for most of the guitars, which is brilliant.
I'm looking at very much so. So yeah, one ticket for the Fender Custom Shop Postmodern Strat, the Godin, this Godin, the Les Paul Studio and Wine Red that ended last week, the Mexican Jaguar, the Jaguar 66 Reissue. Oh my God, we've got a Fender USA Jaguar bass coming up soon. Oh, great Streamliner, Korean Epiphone.
Oh, really? You're starting to G up all of a sudden.
We are here, and we are here in the service of the Guitar Museum. We will build it, and you will come. Sorry, take it back. Rewind. We will build it, and you will strum. There we go. Done. We could start a religion. Lisa Harshberger sent an email. SBL had an Ovation bass owned by Todd Jensen that's being sold. Gleam is a giveaway site lots of YouTubers use. We'll look into it. Yeah. I don't know the. We've really got to give a giveaway site.
I think that was. I think it's a similar thing to the who we used initially for it, and then went and spent all the money setting up our own platform. So yeah. I
understand. Okay, yeah, cool. That's not likely. But there we go. Godin. We've got a winner. I haven't said the name. Oh my gosh. Sander Hessels. Sander Hessels. This guitar is yours. Congratulations. I'm sorry, I got distracted by going off and stealing Bear's t-shirt slogan. I will build it and they will strum.
Oh, was that?
That's one of the t-shirts. Oh no, it wasn't me. I am not clever enough to bring that one up.
No, I thought you just did that on the spot. I was well and truly impressed at that point.
Oh, man, I've ruined everything, haven't I?
Well, hey, I mean, you've given him his credit now, which I think is.
Yeah, that was Bear. I mean, in fact, that was one of the things that he came up with for GGBO, and I think I told him no. I think that needs to have a Crimson logo on it or my logo on it. It's too funny. I want it.
We need to get a picture of the comment as well for the. I've won this t-shirt and a guitar. One that is.
Yes.
Absolutely gold.
Well, we'll have to write that down. Anyway, look. Let us have a look here. There's 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining.
It's pretty light as well, considering.
It's a great guitar. The Epiphone headstock is a little bit. It's a little bit long, in my opinion. I do understand why they needed to differentiate. We do have some a particularly cool Epiphone coming up in the not too distant future that is a model based on a pre-Gibson ownership Epiphone model. So a real Epiphone being made by the current company, or the modern company, shall we say. And that's very exciting. Look, we started buying these instruments so that we could be inspired by and learn more, so that I could learn more about other guitars and other designs to then push my builds. And it's working. I'm more in love with guitars now than I was in my 20s. Not quite when in my teenage years, when this was everything. But
yeah. I mean, it's been nice for the team as well, isn't it? In the same way, the amount of guitars that have come through that people have been able to experience all round, and I guess it's kind of just the precursor for what imagine what the museum's going to be like and how that's going to how that's going to feel. So
it's going to be absolutely amazing.
Very exciting.
Twin P90s, mother of toilet seat inlays, gold hardware. 1 minute left.
Yeah, it's the matte black that
it's just
kind of separates it.
Yeah, it's just a lovely guitar, genuinely lovely. And one of the things is that I'm not anywhere near as judgy myself. I would never have picked up a Squire until I finally did, and I fell in love with it, and I still own actually a Squire Esquire. Anyway, so there were 171.
What else have we got up on the site? We got a nice
147 tickets remaining. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
That's made a significant difference to the museum at the end of this. So yeah, thank you very, very much, people. Okay, what other guitars have we got up on the side?
7 seconds left.
7 seconds left. Okay, on the site at the moment we've got an Ibanez transparent grey burst, very, very impressive looking, relatively budget instrument but put together. Acoustasonic, that is one of the first models brought through Fender Lead 3. This is a 2010 Gibson Les Paul Traditional, stunning desert burst, which is now not opening, so let's just zoom away from there and forget that happened. It's incredible. Such a beautiful instrument. Aha! We're all good. There you go. Genuinely just look at that.
I'm looking forward to seeing the spinning reel for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this is a Les Paul traditional, slightly chunkier neck, only slightly, but it's got a beautiful top and a beautiful finish. We've still got our fret nibs, etc.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, very nice. 13 years old. All of the right bits and pieces, and it can be yours for the low price of helping create the Dorset Guitar Museum. Then what else is there?
Well, we've got the Crimson up there.
There's a Crimson guitar. Yeah, there's the Descendant in flip flop. Which
the video
is
up for that one now? It is,
no, that's going up next week.
It's going up next week.
A vintage Gordon Smith, incredibly good odds because punk rockers love those instruments. Very true. Sheeran by Loudon. That was an interesting one.
We had a few people try and buy that at the show.
Hey,
we need bigger signs saying none of these.
These are not for sale. Okay, now this is a Fender Japan instrument that is currently up. Fender Japan Strat from 1994, £4 tickets, 13 days left. I am surprised at how few tickets are sold. This is epic. I had this guitar at home with me for 2 or 3 weeks actually, enjoying it or her. I nearly kept this one actually.
How are we doing with the custom shop? Because that's pretty exciting.
Okay, that's another thing. There we go. So I've got a custom shop guitar that I'm in the process of working and building. That is the best guitar on here at the moment, I think. The high performance in blood orange. I need to do a teardown on that soon, come to think of it. Fender Nashville Tele, Fender Classic Newporter, that's quite nice as well. Ultra lightweight Gibson SG, Fender Strat in Typal Blue, Crimson Les Paul. It's a Gibson Les Paul tribute refinished by us in a red to black flip-flop. Somebody seems to have copied and pasted something there. I need to change that. Hello, that's my fault. Fender Custom Shop Strat ending in 3 days, and my master build guitar. Well, lots of tickets because it's essentially
you can get free entries.
Yeah, it's essentially loads of free entries. So this is one that I'm building in the process, but also ending in 3 days is the free entry Cabronita.
Which all you have to do is sign up to the emailing list and you are automatically entered into that one, providing you open the emails, so that when you win it and we email you, you can actually claim it.
Yep. Oh, selfie mode.
You can take a selfie if you want.
I just still can't believe that I'm somebody that takes selfies. It's a part of my life now, and that saddens me. But also, hey. Okay, now look, we have a winner for this. No, we haven't.
No,
we haven't drawn the number. Okay, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to gloss over this one.
And do the same as we did with the Thunderbird and just end it. We can't do anything with this one, unfortunately. Yeah,
no, this one's not. Okay, that was a joke. For people who don't understand, we couldn't draw the one Thunderbird last week because there were major issues, i.e. I had to be somewhere else desperately. I pulled up where I was supposed to be the second I was supposed to be there, which was quite cool. And we just ran out of time. But we did actually draw that instrument. I'm tempted to keep this and just be dodgy as all hell, but again, I'm just going to have to wait for the next one. Wait for the next one. I'll buy the next one.
We would never be dodgy.
We can't be dodgy. When you have tattoos like mine, it's not an option. Come on then, Mr. Webster.
Unless you try and... Do I drop you into the...
I completely forgot that I was wearing my Leatherman. I
did
always
you
wear my
dirty there
Leatherman.
a little bit, but...
A little bit. I completely forgot I was wearing my Leatherman. We'd just been to a show and all that jazz, and tried to go to a Bonamassa gig, and of course there's security and things and boop and stuff.
It was just the fact that you had your head tattoos on and everything, and they were so good about it. And to be fair, it made sense as to why you had it, but it was just the kind of snap picture of you, tattoos, knife getting taken off you, and brilliant, yeah. Sorry, did you do it in that one? But
No, I'm a fool. I'm an utter fool. I tried to take a Leatherman into a bloody
I mean, we concert. Also packed the show down in 2 and a bit hours, and then shot back, quick shower, and then to the gig, so...
Absolutely. Come on then. Let's draw the winner of this guitar, because they really want to know. How many tickets...
Let me just refresh that, just to...
Okay.
Sure. 353.
353 tickets sold, and without any thought, ticket number 276. So that's a relatively recent ticket. Ticket number 276 has just won this fantastic guitar. I'm going to go over to the chat and see who is in the chat. Forrest Pfeiffer says we need more winners in the chats. Dr. Bill Bodnick trats. I really got my hopes up there. I bought 5 for this one and the Godin. This is the last guitar that we drew. Hey Ben, say number 95. Haha. See, I didn't read this before the thing because I would like a genuine. Paul Needs would like a genuine 63 Strat. He'd play it for a month and then sell it. I had a 62 Fender Japan reissue back in the late 80s. Another, I'm sorry, I sold, and I'm not fond of Strats. Matt joked he would make me a workbench if I make him a bass guitar. That's from James Duffin. Do you know what? I'm actually pretty much up for that. I think that would be quite cool. I like Matt. He's very cool, and this is all good. Paul Cook says the draw in 3 days will be the number 100 draw, excluding GBO.
Nice. That's.
Is it really? I don't know. We've given away a couple of hundred guitars pretty much at this point. I think.
Yeah,
it's coming up.
Do something special for that, won't we, on the stream?
Very much so. Okay, anyway, look, we've drawn a number, and that number was 276.
Yeah, which was one of 2 tickets that this person purchased. It's not a name that I'm familiar with.
You're not allowed to say this.
Oh man, I just keep people guessing.
Okay, he bought tickets for the Godin, tickets for this Epiphone custom shop, the iconic Bo Diddley, which is yet to be drawn, the Les Paul Tribute finished in red to black flip-flop, and the high performance Les Paul. Those guitars still to come. He still has a chance of winning any and all of those.
Skin in the game for most of them, so that's pretty awesome to win the first one ending.
It really is. And I would like to say congratulations to Doug Marvin Howe.
That's an epic guitar to win.
I don't like Doug. I don't like Doug at all.
You have to wipe your tears off it afterwards.
Congrats. Like, genuinely congratulations. And Phil Sequeira, close but no Epiphone. Bill Schaefer, missed that one by 3.
Oh.
Sadly, the Thunderbird hasn't arrived here yet. Oh, yeah, I didn't win it. That's Lisa. Lisa Harshberger. Kathy Thorne, I was number 275. No! See,
that is
it's harsh. I would not personally internalize nor watch nor try and remember the numbers. I would wait for the email because I don't want to know how close I was if I was close. Missed by 20, Mark Diamond. A bunch of people saying congratulations to Doug. Forrest Pfeiffer was 12
nice
away from that one.
I mean, we're still really not selling that many of the tickets for each of the draws. So it's, not only is there fundamentally the kind of drive for why we're doing this with the museum and all of that, but also at the same time, you have got really good odds of potentially winning them.
Very, very, very good odds. That is the as long as the website
stays up,
functions. I don't. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, no comment. So we're having technical difficulties, not with the back end, which is great. The software that runs the competitions, all that is bulletproof. He says, touch wood. The front end of the site seems to give us never-ending and varied problems. But we're working on it, and we are going to continue working on it till it is perfect. At this point, I'm going to have to say, basically, thank you and good night, because, well, can we have some Gibsons that aren't Les Pauls, please? This is from Vicky Johnson. Okay, we love Les Pauls.
Yeah, I mean, we did the Challenger, didn't we? Which kind of wasn't actually that well received. So,
no.
Make a suggestion on what you'd potentially like to see.
Have you paid our friend?
Yes.
You have? Oh, I haven't paid him yet for my gold soft. Okay, just quickly.
I think a Flying V would be.
We love flying Vs. We love flying Vs. Okay, this is...
And also we love Les Pauls.
We do, and we had a Gibson Thunderbird bass. Thank you very much. That only ended last week.
God, like getting all defensive now.
I am, yeah. Come on, people. Come on, people. But
again,
look,
send us links if you want a certain guitar. Send us a link to it, and we'll see what we can do. We're always buying, and if you're selling a guitar yourself, let us know because we're always buying.
Absolutely, very much so. Okay, so I'm going to be getting prices for a Gibson 335, a Gibson Firebird Burst, a Gibson Firebird Red, a Gibson Les Paul R9. Yes, I just filled the cup. A Gibson Explorer in white, a Fender Tele Deluxe, a Collins 335, and an Ernie Ball, he misspelled that, Ernie Ball Stingray 5-string bass.
God, the Gibson Explorer in white sounds...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You should do like a little poll. And then
I'm having difficulties here enough. I'm not doing a poll. But look, basically, these things are all very expensive.
And on that note.
And on that note. But look, genuinely, we're keeping the thing going because this is it. And this is just an example of one of our suppliers who's found a bunch of stuff. That's a single owner, part of a single guy's collection. And we're going to have an option to buy one or two of them, basically. Tim C says, was there a teardown in the Les Paul studio? Not really. We did film some of the process of respraying, etc., but not a in-depth look at it. I do want to do more teardowns. I do need to do more teardowns. I really did enjoy doing those. Just not had much time with recent days. Mrs. BS666 says, I play the 2004 Les Paul that I've won every single day. What a great guitar.
That was nice. That one. That was our first Les Paul that we...
It was our first Les Paul.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely had that guitar at home and played it I was playing that daily for quite some time. To the point where
we'd lost it from our stock at one point.
You literally had no idea it existed. I could have just disappeared the damn guitar, but yeah. Okay, come on then.
I think that worked pretty well though, drawing them live, didn't it?
Apparently Sander is in the chat. Sander is in the chat for winning the thing. Philip Jackson says, get the Explorer. Sander, if you're in the chat, congratulations. Sander, no Ben, thank you. Looking forward to the Godin arriving. Absolute.
And the fact that one's 100% for the museum kind of makes it even cooler.
It does. I'm just adding Sander as a moderator just because... oh, you've now got different options for moderators. There you go, Sander. You're a moderator now. Sorry. You got to win a guitar, you got to get to work. Custom Flying V. Phil Sequeira, thank you for all you're doing, Crimson. Catchy on the flip side. Fight back the tears and tickle the like button on the way out. That's Paul Cook.
Yeah, Paul Cook's always good in these. Paul Cook should be a moderator if anyone.
Is he not? I think he is. Yeah, he's a moderator.
Oh, there you go. That makes a lot of sense.
It does. Yeah. The Artful Todger, great to see you at the show this weekend. Tom S, oh my God, R9, take my money now. If it is relict or aged in any way, I'm going to have a serious discussion with my bank manager, who's a computer. Okay, guys, I need to run because I've got to get out the door. I really appreciate your support, and yeah, we are putting a lot of energy and thought into this. Albert says, I tried purchasing, but the site keeps rejecting credit card for some reason. Can you drop us an email? We might be able to figure out. It's something to do with your postcode, I suggest.
Yeah, we've got two different options on there as well. We've got PayPal and direct card. So try both. Try PayPal. That should hopefully work for you.
Very much so.
And the only other thing is make sure you subscribe to the Free Guitar Club. We are, as Ben said, drawing the Cabronita on Friday, and we'll be announcing... We need to choose the next...
Yeah, no shit. What is it? I've only just started thinking about that. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Look, we love you guys very much. We will see you. We'll see you in the next live stream on Friday. And keep it real. Goodbye. I nearly said I love you again. I'm on a
We did that news report thing again where we're chatting, pointing.
Better be doing a bit.